guys, Eric with Rockin' Age Farm Toys with another tutorial on how to build a world-class model. Tayton sent me a text message. He was asking for a particular truck. I don't know if it's a family member or something he drives or whatever, but it is a 379 with a 48-inch stand-up sleeper. It's a really cool looking truck, and he wants to know how to build it. So this is how I would go about building this exact truck, and we're going to get this thing to about 99% accurate. Now, the first thing you got to do is get a truck to start with. And since this truck is a white one, it's pretty generic. You can go to AskRockinH.com, look in my dealer list, and any of the dealers there will generally have a white 379 with some variation of a sleeper or even a day cab. We're going to change that sleeper out anyways because Diecast Promotions, DCP, does not make a 48-inch sleeper yet. So we're going to have to go find one. So you're going to go buy a truck, and while you're at one of those dealers, you'll want to go looking for some of the parts you're going to need to make it an exact replica. And most of those dealers, they all carry about the same types of products, whether they're resin or stainless steel and other different things. So while you're at those sites looking for that truck, you want to look for three more items actually. You're going to want to look for a 48-inch sleeper. That will be resin cast, plastic. You're going to look for outlaw fenders, which will also be on a lot of those sites. And then you're going to want some running lights for the bottom of the sleeper and the bottom of the door on the truck. And then that will get you pretty close. Or that will essentially be whatever you need there, right there. So after you've done that, then you're going to go, oh, by the way, you're going to pay about 50 bucks just for the cab. That's a pretty typical price about at any of the dealers I use. They're all very competitively priced within a few dollars of each other. So if you can buy it all in one spot, great. That'll save you some shipping. So you don't have to go shopping too much unless they just don't have what you're looking for. So 50 bucks for a cab. The sleeper and the fenders are going to be $6 and $7 respectively. So add that on to the price of the truck when you're buying. Also, while you're out there, I mentioned you need some running lights. There's variations of those, so find the ones that match what the truck we're going to make. Those will be a couple of bucks. So after you've bought those parts, the next step you want to do is get your artwork coming. This particular truck has a bunch of pinstripes, it has door art, hood number, and different things like that. If you can make that in-house at your place, great. I can't, so I hire it out. I go to Fiverr.com. For this particular truck, or this amount of artwork, I would expect to pay about $25 just for the artwork in PNG format at Fiverr.com. Then you want to go to Hobby Lobby or someplace online, and you want to buy clear decal paper, and you want to buy a can of acrylic aerosol spray. That is to make your decals. Since this is a white truck, as long as you've got a good inkjet printer, you can make these in-house. This is how I would do it. White truck, I'm going to make these decals myself. So you're going to have about $20 in supplies. That would be your decal paper and the acrylic. So $20 plus the $25 we're going to spend on artwork is about $45 just for the artwork to get done. But you want to do it because it's going to make it cool. Got to get that done. So get the artwork going as fast as you can, so while all these other parts are coming in, you'll get it all relatively quick. Also, watch that video series I have on how to make your own decals. It'll show you step by step on exactly what to do. And there's also a video on how to use Fiverr as well, so there's really no mystery on how to get that done. I've revealed everything for you. So go watch those tutorials. After that, let's see here. There's some chrome pinstripes on the tank. There's some stripes that go around the tank. And then there's some chrome right behind the behind the front fenders. That's just auto pinstriping is what I use. Costs you about $5 at the auto parts store. Get some of that. You're going to need it. Finally, you'll need some blue paint. The blue paint, you can do one of two things. You can just use any sort of blue that looks pretty close. If you want an exact match, go to the truck, find the paint code wherever that information is identified, or if you can't find it, you can use the last 6 digits of the VIN number, call a Pete dealer, give them those 6 digits, they'll give you the paint code. Then you can go to Napa Auto Parts, and here in Kansas anyways, a Napa store will be able to put that exact color in an aerosol spray can. Depending on the type of paint it is, it'll cost you between, say, $10 and about $30 is what I've paid for paint. Again, the shortcut is to find a close color. I mean, you're only painting the fenders, so do as you wish there. Also, the white paint on the sleeper, Mini Chrome Shop has the exact white color that DCP paints white trucks. So if you want an exact color or match to the white paint on the cab, go to Mini Chrome Shop, buy that paint there. It's not listed on his website, so you will have to call or email Jimmy and say, hey, I need that paint. And I forget what the cost is, but I do know he has it. So that is a list of all the parts except for the pipes. Now the pipes might be a bit more tricky. Those are hard to find, and I forget what they're even called, but I bought one set from Frank Digga Customs. I believe I paid $20 for a set, and this was a year or more ago, I don't recall. But I did do a truck once that had that exact style of pipes, and Frank made them for me and sent them to me. And like I said, I believe they were about 20 bucks. So right now you're sitting at about 125 in parts or so if you go back and add everything up. So that is what you're going to look for in parts just to get this cab made. Now, to create all of this, go ahead and get the truck done. If you bought a truck with a sleeper, take it off. You don't need it. There's one screw at the bottom, and then it comes right off, because you're going to replace it with a 48-inch sleeper. Next, you're going to take the front fenders off. You will save those because you can sell them or trade them off for other parts. You're going to use your outlaw fenders that you're going to clean and spray blue. You're going to put those back on. So shoot the 48-inch sleeper, paint it white, clean it very good. It's resin and it's hard to paint, but you can do it. You're going to spray paint the sleeper, put that on. Then you're going to spray paint your fenders, the outlaw fenders, and put those on. Then you're going to get your running lights for the bottom of the sleeper and the door of your cab. Put those decals on those 2 spots. Also, I forgot, you're going to paint those fuel tanks blue. You're going to paint them solid blue. Don't forget to clean those and paint those as well when you're painting your outlaw fenders. Once your paint is dry and it's sealed and you got the clear coat on it, take your auto part, the narrow auto part chrome pinstriping, and you can wrap those tanks and put those chrome bands on it just like the real one. That's how I would go about it. The auto detailing or those auto pinstripes aren't near as thin as I'd like, but it's the best solution I have at this recording. Once that's all done, you put those back on. Now you're ready to put your artwork on that you created, your decals. Put the water slide decals back on in all the spots you have. You'll have to resize those following the videos I made. If you had some questions on how to take apart the fenders and take the tanks off, I've got a video showing how to do that as well. So that is all the steps you're going to need, plus locations to buy parts and the cost of those parts to make a world-class model. I mean, this is going to be a cool truck when you're done with it. So that's how I would go about it. So I hope that helps you. If you like this video or don't like it, please leave a thumbs up or thumbs down on YouTube. Leave a comment. Tell me what you need to know to make your world-class model, and I will be glad to teach you how to do it. If you've not subscribed to my newsletter, please do that, because I will send you updates and things like this right to your email inbox. Plus, you'll get 40 tips to make world-class models. 40 resources, that is, to make world-class models. I hope that helps you, Tate. If you go ahead and finish this project, or go ahead and follow through on it, make sure you post pictures at Rockin' H on Facebook. Love to see your work. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.